So once again, a very good morning to all our viewers in India and around the world. NDTV broadcasts around the world, and there are so many waiting to see if India's cosmic leap does take place. Remember, it's 8:04, 12:01, so less than 4 hours from now, 3 hours, 55 minutes and 3 hours, 55 minutes and 40 seconds.
That is
right?
true.
That's when it's going to happen. That's when this man, Shubhanshu Shukla, not Pallav Bagla, he'll be there possibly for the next mission.
I'm
but
too heavy.
I am as well, I'm told. But Shubhanshu Shukla will be blasting off shortly after 12 p.m. This is a brand new image which has come of the astronauts at the site. And I think what we must do, Pallav and I, is that in as much as this is for us about India, about Shubhanshu Shukla, we must reflect on the skill set of the other astronauts who are all world beaters. The commander of this mission, Peggy Whitson, who Pallav and I interviewed some time back, is remarkable as being one of the most experienced women astronauts with, leadership experience at the International Space Station, and in addition to that, a large number of spacewalks as well. So it's the countdown to space glory for India as Shubhanshu Shukla, one of the 4 astronauts, gets set to blast off. The mission is part of Axiom Space. That's a private aerospace company. So I think right up off the top, let's identify the various players. There's Axiom Space, that's a private aerospace company. The machinery is SpaceX. The knowledge is partly ISRO. There's a Hungarian on board, there's a Polish on board,
yes.
There's a American on board, and then there is a Desi on board as well. The path to today's 12:01 p.m. launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Station. And here's the part which worries Pallav and me. It has been fraught with challenges. The SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket faced 6 delays because of several issues. A liquid oxygen leak, an electrical harness issue in the Crew Dragon spacecraft. Repairs were needed at the International Space Station's Zvezda module. Remember, the International Space Station has modules, some of which are built in America, others with components from Europe, and certainly the Zvezda module, which is Russian, a key part of it. And it docks, does the Crew Dragon with Zvezda, right? Or it doesn't?
The Space Dragon, as it goes to the International Space Station, will dock with Harmony, which is the American module, and there are no issues there. In fact, today there was an update that the Zvezda model, they have reduced the pressure to make sure. So
what was the problem with this? Because that was a reason for the delay.
Yes, one of the last reasons for the delay was that there was a pressure signature on the Zvezda, the Russian module. There was a puncture on it many years ago, and that was giving them some trouble again. And NASA and Roscosmos were not willing to have extra people on board, because it's always better to be safe on Earth than sorry in space, till they had fixed what was the issue on the Russian module. I don't think it has been fully fixed, but they have decided to go ahead with the launch. And today morning they said they are reducing the pressure on the Russian module by a little bit to make sure that the pressure doesn't leak. But at the same time, that part is sealed off. That's not going to interfere with this mission. It will launch, dock with Harmony, which is the American module, and things should be all right. And